Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Virtual Racers Club. And of course, if we're doing the M4, we've got to do the M6, haven't we? If they're both taking part in the endurance race we're holding over the next 2 weeks, qualifying this Friday, and then the race taking part the following Friday, then we have to look at both sides of the mirror before we can get the full perspective. So here we are then, for the BMW M6 GT3 Endurance Model 2016. This car appears in Gran Turismo Sport and Gran Turismo 7. It's classed as a Group 3 runner. Its manufacturer is BMW. Its drivetrain is front engine rear wheel drive. The engine is a 4.4 litre V8M twin power turbo. Oof. Hey, I might even change my name by default to 4.4 litre V8M twin power turbo, because that is so much cooler than my name. It has a max power of 583 brake horsepower, and its performance points are 726.67. The length of this BMW is 4.944 meters long, with a girth of 2.046 meters and a height of 1.277 meters. It weighs in at 1,300 kilograms or 2,900 pounds. The BMW M6 GT3 Endurance Model 16 is a race car produced by BMW. It appears in Gran Turismo Sport and Gran Turismo 7. The car appears to be the number 101, driven by Polyphony Digital CEO Kazunori Yamauchi, Matthias Henkola, Max Sandritter and George Richardson, who finished the 2016 24 Hours of Nürburgring in 22nd place overall. This is reflected in the name it had in GT Sport, BMW M6 GT3 Valkenhorst Motorsport 2016. BMW revealed this race spec M6 at the autumn 2015 Frankfurt show and announced that they will be participating in races under the FIA GT3 category from 2016, with this new machine dubbed the M6 GT3. The M6 GT3 replaces the Z4 GT3 that had been racing in the FIA GT3 category since 2010. Compared to the relatively small Z4 GT3, it is quite large, at roughly 5 meters in length, with a width exceeding 2 meters, and wheelbase is not only longer than the Z4 GT3, it is also 5 centimeters longer than the production model to give it better dimensions for both straight line stability and handling performance. With very wide fenders on all 4 corners, an aerodynamic front and rear bumper and a high rear wing, it fills all the check boxes for the GT race car, while maintaining the beauty of the M6 styling. The body is made of mostly carbon, the frame structure has been reinforced, and the suspension has received a full makeover, making it quite different from the commercial M6. The engine is a 4.4 litre V8 with a twin power turbo with various reinforcements and modifications, which allows it to produce 576 brake horsepower stock. The machine started its run on circuits with strong race teams at the start of 2016. One of the teams included was Valkenhorst Motorsports of Germany, a team that had already proven their capability of always placing the upper ranks of the highly competitive VLN Endurance Series. At the 24 Hours of Nürburgring Gran Turismo Series producer Kazunori Yamauchi also took the wheel of the M6 GT3 with this team and finished the race in 22nd place overall. All by himself, he's that powerful. In the dealership, this race car used the BMW M6 as a base. It was raced by Valkenhorst Motorsport. Gran Turismo Series producer personally tested the car out at the Nürburgring. The long wheelbase of the M6 base model was retained to preserve its exceptional aerodynamics. That's why the car was stable as a rock at high speeds. Under its hood was a custom tuned turbocharged 4.4 litre V8. That's my new name. This car can be purchased in the BMW dealership at Brand Central for 450,000 credits. What a steal! What an absolute steal that is, because it is a cracking car. Anything in the trivia that's interesting? Apart from the livery, the differences between this car and the M-Power livery sprint model version of the car are the fog lights and louvered wheel arch vents, which are present in the Valkenhurst Motorsport Endurance model version, reflecting the purpose of each version of the car. Because of this and the fact the cars are different entities, liveries created for the other car are not interchangeable, and both cars share the same balance of performance percentages, although both have a small PP rating difference by 0.10 points in GT7. It's a cracking car. They're going to have an absolute ball on. Oh, and this is the livery of Madalinsky. You'll see he'll be taking part in the 2.5-hour race, and it caught my eye, so I picked it. Look at all that talking, and this car being so quick. We're on the final straight already, and I haven't barely said it's a cracking drive. Join us for the 2.5-hour race to see this car in action. You must have watched it. It was fantastic. It held on into the corners. It was beefy. It was fast. Had to wait a couple of times out of the corner before I get on the accelerator. But then sometimes mid-corner, I'm changing up and on the accelerator. So it's a solid car, man. They're going to have a blast on the 2.5-hour race. And if you want to just have a bit of fun, go and drop 450,000 creds on the Brand Central and buy yourself a BMW M6 GT3 Endurance Model 2016, and you will be onto a winner. Handbrake! Oh, I hit the barrier that time. Shame. 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 All right, all right, all right. Check it out. 4th place, top Group 3 runner. It's beat the Peugeot. I thought that was invincible, but look at it. Smashed it by 4 seconds. Well, just under. So, killed the Peugeot and all Group 3s that have come before with a 648.986. That's the BMW M6 GT3 Endurance Model 2016. And what an absolute cracking drive it is. Got nowhere near 3rd place there, the Audi e-tron, but I mean, that's 25 seconds difference there. It's going to take something a bit beefier than a GT3 car, an M3 car, I mean a Group 3 car, to knock that top 3. But 4th, wows. I will take that any day. What a drive. What a drive. What a great car. So don't forget to like, subscribe, share. YouTube make me say that. It's contractually obliged for absolutely no cash whatsoever. So, you know, I just want to fit in with all the other YouTube I can't say that word, it's not PC. With all the other no, can't say that, it's not correct. No. All the other guys out there. Join us in our Discord. You can I'll tell you what words I wasn't allowed to say then, that I censored myself. See, I can censor myself. Sponsorship I am open to. Come on, pay me to say your stuff. I think that's everything. Yeah, join us in Discord. It's in all the links on YouTube. Everything's there. You got Twitter, you got Grindr, you got OnlyFans, you've got your Instagram, you've got your Facebook and MySpace, and I don't know, soulmates are us. I don't know. For God's sake, it gets too much in the end. Tiru, peace and love, peace and love.